Hey everybody, what's up? It's Shawn. Happy Sunday.
What's up? This is KC.
KC over there, you know how he feel about that football channel, so he about to turn it to it and turn it down right now. What's going on with everybody? I'm just trying to get a few things here together. What y'all ate today, what y'all did this weekend. I mean, my weekend went by so fast. It felt like I blinked and it's Sunday. So I didn't cook anything today though. You know how that goes. I don't know what's going on with this weekend and cooking.
Anybody in the room?
But I didn't cook anything today. Let's say two watching. Oh, that's this. So y'all know how we do it. Y'all come on in, get comfortable, get to know one another. I'm just trying to all my creators out there. Let me refresh it real quick. No. So of course, the Texas people out here is kind of sad because they they losing. So they feeling terrible about that right now. But we'll see how the outcome come and what come about that. And I'm just saying that because I know John thinking and feeling some type of ways about these players right now. Hey, Chocolate Chip, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Welcome in.
I can't see it.
I know that's the problem I was having just now because nothing was coming up. Even though, y'all, we had a little technical difficulties. My streaming is not streaming right, even though it says so many people, but I can't.
It's all good.
Let me just switch this real quick.
We've been doing all right. Can y'all hear us good? Because I want to make sure I got all the volume on. Everything been good this weekend. Just been, what's up? What's up, big dog? So you got my message, I see.
Hey, BP, what's going on? Happy Sunday. Did you cook anything?
What's good, BP?
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You and your girl hanging out, just chilling.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we've been doing good. This weekend been kind of busy for us both. We've been running around, getting stuff ready. We got our cruise coming up. Soon. It's coming quick. So
It's coming up. We got the countdown going behind us. I don't know if y'all can see it that good.
You might need to turn the light on.
Hey, Cherry, what's going on? You need to turn the light on?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back, y'all.
Hey, Cherry Twizzler. Is that better? You can see us. Or it's too bright. Should be all right.
What were they saying? They couldn't see us.
No. I wanted to see how the light went as far as everything because it wasn't focused right. But anyway.
Oh, Miriam, you're back from your cruise. How did it go? Did you enjoy yourself? Did you have a good time?
Okay, cool. I didn't know if it was too bright or not because we had a little light off and stuff like that. Hey, what's going on, John? How's it going? Janet Travels in the house.
What? You and Nancy sitting there? Y'all both. Woo, it's been a minute since y'all have an off night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Sunday. Hey, Angela. Hey, Ortez. I'm just letting you know I did get a chance to watch your video. Oh man, you a mess. Appreciate that you got some Mexican food, some real Mexican food. When I see you open up that tin can, I was like, oh man, she did it. She went where the real. I don't know. I want to say La Muchicana. I don't know why, but I said okay. Oh, Angie, you know what I meant to ask you? your lipstick when you did the Smackalicious mukbang. What lipstick do you use? Because I was like, wow, you did the Smackalicious mukbang and all that, and your lipstick did not move at all. I was like, what lipstick she got going on there? I need to find that
Guys,
out.
you know, this is girl talk. You know, let me have to give my bros. How's y'all football Sunday doing? You know, why they doing the lipstick thing? You know,
Oh,
sad to say, Texas lost. Unfortunately, they didn't come to win. Surprisingly, Baltimore lost. I was shocked. You know, so the Titans moving on and stuff like that. So right now, we got the Seahawks. They're playing right now. So I might be
whatever.
turn around and watch that game a couple times, but we gonna see.
BP. He said, wait a minute.
We got two
Wow.
highlights.
I didn't mean to do that.
So what everybody been up to this weekend? How's y'all weekend? Y'all get into anything? Y'all go out? Ortiz, did you get together do something with the family?
BP said, you all had it looking romantic earlier. Laugh out loud. Throwing shade. Whoa. Okay. I guess he liked the other look better when we sent over there by the mirror.
Oh, this was normally where we would normally be. So we went back to where we originally was sitting at. You know,
What?
we just everything was kind of under construction at the time.
Yeah. So we trying to get the area back together, and we trying to bring a new thing for y'all for 2020. It's coming up. What is
Yeah,
that? Hey S and J, what's going on? Happy Sunday. You see somebody say something about the lighting?
I don't know. That was me. How's everybody going? How's y'all weekend been going?
Oh, you
What
need to
y'all been
say
up to? Did y'all what happened?
why this person keep saying?
Oh,
Who is saying? Oh, Miriam. OMG, it wasn't what we planned on. Our Cozumel excursion was canceled. Oh, due to life and death situation. So had to return to Galveston. Oh man,
aren't
that's
you
terrible.
you moderator?
On this one?
Yes, take that.
So how do I
Pick up.
I'm trying to see where it's at. It's up here. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to it. Oh, it doesn't matter which one you click on. It moved all of them at one time.
Well, it would be the other way.
Sorry, y'all. I'm just.
But yeah, Ortiz, what you I can't see all of the chats. I gotta get it on my phone. Let me see. I'm gonna do it right now. Ortiz, what you I can't see all of the chats. I gotta get it on my phone. Well, that was kind of loud. I'm gonna do it right now. Sorry, I probably echo. I can't see all of the chats. I gotta get it on my phone. That was kind of loud.
Let's see.
Okay.
Y'all, he up here messing with this phone. He forgot to turn it down. So sorry about that. Miriam, I'm sorry that had to happen to you. Hopefully everything is okay now. Sorry that you had a life in that situation. You guys have to help back to Galveston. That's terrible. Hey, love Dawana. Happy Sunday. Welcome into the channel. Why, I don't know. Did you do something?
No, what was that?
It took off a wrong message. I don't know. You guys, so anyways, our anniversary cruise is coming up. We have 34 days countdown right now. I haven't started packing yet, and I definitely gonna have a little video for you guys of me packing some of the things I feel that's important to take when you go on a cruise or just a trip in general. What else? Oh, so we tried out this new place. Well, it's not. It's new to the area. Black Bear Cafe Diner. I don't know why I say cafe, and it was awesome. They had some really awesome food. It was good and everything. And I had to run some errands. Y'all won't believe it was 38 degrees this morning, and it was freezing cold. I had a little shed of ice over my car, and I was like, okay, cool, but I'm gonna try to get up real early so I can get an errand out the way, and I'm gonna run to Sam Club. And we also have a business membership for the Sam Club. So I'm like, okay, I can get in an hour early before everybody else. So I get down there about 8 o'clock, and guess what? Sam Club is closed. They don't even open up until 10 o'clock on Sundays. I was like, what in the world? So, anyways, I had to go like way later. And pretty much we just basically got back from Sam Club like, I don't even know, maybe about an hour ago. So that's what's been on with us today. Oh, Shawn, thanks. Oh, the lipstick was made from L'Oreal, and it's called Devil Matte. Okay, okay, red. Yes, I went to. Yes, I went to the party last night, but I was dragging my feet. I ended up having a great time.
Oh,
Like
you so
I
you went?
said,
Oh, okay, so you
she
went.
went to the party last night.
Glad you went.
Somebody said, "What is that clicking?" I don't know. I don't hear nothing
You hear
clicking.
something clicking? Yo,
Chocolate chip said something was clicking. So I don't know.
does anybody hear any clicking sounds? Let me know, because I want to make sure there's no clicking going on.
Okay.
What's on your phone?
Huh?
What's on your phone?
What you mean what's on it?
Who's on your phone? What shorts you using?
Oh, things slow taste.
Okay.
Yeah. Miriam said what? And headed over to Progresso from Galveston. So many unhappy people. I have never met so many non-understanding people with so negative attitudes. Still going to try another one cruise again. Well, you know how it is. You guys have to head back for an emergency. People, unfortunately, they're not really that sympathetic when it comes to cruising. They're like, they want their vacation. They don't care if it's life or death. They don't want nothing to ruin it. So
Yeah.
maybe that's not their true outer color, but for the moment, that's just their feeling, how they're feeling about it. They don't want to rush back to get back to reality. So, they have their trips planned and how they want it. So unfortunately, something had to happen like that.
So John, y'all was able to take a walk today, take a little stroll out and about today. Trying to make sure the lighting is good.
Um,
I need you to put this over here so you can start looking that way. Yeah.
oh, John said the weather was great.
Yeah, it was cold here, surprisingly. It was down to 37 degrees this morning. It was a storm. Was it Friday night?
Yeah,
Windstorm overnight, kind of blew down some people gates and trees and stuff like that. So it's been kind of crazy. Then Saturday morning was freezing again. It was like in the 30s, and then today was in the 30s
it
in the
was
morning.
cold this
So
morning. Like,
I kind of stayed in the house because I was like, I'm not trying to get sick because this weather keeps flipping back and forth. It was humid one day and said crazy the next.
he said, lucky you guys. It gets two minus 30
Ooh, you got
where
below the
I
ground?
live. Oh, just crazy cold.
Yeah, below.
Thank you, Angie. I try to keep a girl try to keep herself up. Trying to keep that here did right. Thank you. Um,
I'm about to
John
read.
said, did Houston pull it out?
Ooh, Houston lost big time. They actually had the lead in the first and second, and then and toward the end of the second quarter, they came back, and man, it was all she wrote. The Chiefs took the whole game. I think they ended 51 to 41, something like that. Yeah, 51 to 41, something like that. Sad game. They could have won, but unfortunately, nope. So I'm looking forward to my Seahawks. Well, Texas. I mean, what I'm saying, that's not my team anyway. It's just what we hear in Houston, but you know.
Hey Karen, happy Sunday. Welcome into the chat. How you been doing?
Good to see you, Karen. We've been trying out stuff on my phone, so if y'all had some notifications of areas we've been doing this week, I mean, I know we were at Chili's this week, and my phone just shut off. We just lost reception on my phone when we was going live and stuff like that. So, thanks for coming over and hanging out. But that was our late night dinner. And then yesterday, I was trying to go live at that restaurant. She was talking about that Black Bear Diner. And they didn't even have no reception in the place. So, I wanted to show y'all because they have a few diners around the U.S. And this is our first one in Houston.
And it's really good. It's like really country, really old school style. Like when you order a biscuit, you get a real biscuit. So it was really good. So we wanted to share that with you guys. So hopefully next time the stream is a little better. For some reason, when we get into that area, the streaming just want to flip out on us. So I don't know what's that all about. Oh, Marion, I'm glad they gave you guys some type of discount for your next cruise.
Nah, they could have did better than that. I felt they at least should have gave y'all some like either $500 onboard credit for the next one, or at least one passenger free cruise, because that was a big inconvenience. So but I understand things happen, but there's ways to be able. I mean, it's not like you're getting over. It's like I noticed I don't know if that was your first cruise, but I know
it was our first one.
But especially your first cruise, it wanted to be enjoyable, and that's not something that happens very often. But sorry that it happened.
Yeah. Who's that? Oh, thank you, Chocolate Chip. New Year. It's so funny. I seen a saying to say New Year, same me. So hopefully, if you're New Year, a little adjusted me. I'm gonna try to do a little things differently and better this year. Our anniversary's coming up.
Oh yeah, John. Yeah, that score didn't last that long. I was surprised. I was jumping up and down too when I saw that, but nope. What I'm gonna say?
Karen said this time next week she gonna be on NCL.
You blacked out a little bit. I seen a little blackout.
Yeah, I seen that. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah, you're gonna have a wonderful time on the Encore. Well, everybody going on the cruise this year. I mean, we got folks coming back now. Folks going on one.
Thanks for asking, John. My leg is like so much better. I can actually walk now. Last week it was terrible. I mean, I was limping and everything, but I guess got back to work, got back into the routine. And,
thank you, Angie, for that.
I don't know, maybe I was wearing too much of a shoes that don't fit right or something. Even though I twist my knee, it was a mess. But right. I'm doing way better now, way better. I appreciate you asking about that. Thank you, Angie. Angela,
you probably can get a free. You probably can get a free trip or something. At least a 50% off. 20% is just taxes.
So well, it depends on how early they came back. I don't know how long they were out. They didn't have to rush back. So it depends. Like maybe if you only had a day left and you have to come back there, But it's still no. I mean, it's one of those things. Sometimes you ask and they'll give it to you. It all depends on who you talk to and what have you. But I'm not sure too much about that. But I'm glad at least gave y'all something off. Because was it like a rush back same day, or you were already on the cruise a couple of days and then you guys have to kind of rush back? So it just depends.
Also too, for all those that are content creators, if y'all can, to let everybody know, just put hashtag creator in here, and let them know so they can hook up with you guys, because I know some are not content creators, but for those that are, and those that want folks to, come over and see you guys' channel, just put hashtag creator, so everybody can know who you guys are.
Oh, thank you, John. Miriam said, yeah. Oh, she said the same thing. Like next time, give me free drinks or an excursion.
Yeah,
I mean, usually, but with the excursion, if you get to miss the excursion, they'll normally refund you back your money, but only if you get it through like whatever cruise line that you're on. But if it was something you did like on a website or booked it some other kind of way, it's I don't know the guarantees on none of that stuff. Especially when it's in another country, overseas, somewhere else. So I don't know.
yeah, that's true.
And so I'm excited about our trip coming up. I pulled out one suitcase. There's some things I gotta go through, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to start getting into that.
Mhm.
I bought a few things. Um,
Yeah,
and we're gonna try some different things on the ship because we want to show you guys what everything pretty much a Vista have to offer you guys, and then restaurants and stuff like that. And it's gonna be a bunch of stuff. I hope the weather be pretty okay. Most time around this time of year, in the Caribbean area, it do fairly well. So hopefully, it'll be okay around that time. Um, what else I was gonna say? Somebody asked me something. But Karen, I want to go with you. I wish I could be going with you next week, even though we're going soon. I think I said, did I say 30? Yeah, 34 days and counting down. When you guys pack for a cruise, when do you start packing? Like, how close to the date do you all start packing for your cruise? Because for me, sometimes I buy things over the time that I'm waiting for the cruise to come up, and then just compile it all and put it together. Or do you like go shopping like 2 weeks before? I'd be like, oh man, I gotta get this, and this, and start packing. Or do y'all do it all at one time? What did you say? Why I keep blocking? Or is that my streaming that's blocking out like that?
no, both of our phones did the same thing. Y'all seen it go in and out the little black. Anybody seeing it flickering? Cause I noticed it was flickering as well. The stream and it came back on.
Because I know somebody said clicking. I'm like, do that has anything to do with it flickering now? 'Cause I don't know why it was flickering off and on for a second. So I don't know unless it's the internet on the phone. Not sure.
Angela, you a storyteller.
So
you
what
know,
you guys cooked this weekend?
you're hanging out with the Ortiz family. Because if you notice, we like to join and hang out with you and Bella, and we're gonna see your husband one day. Just do a pan of him in the camera like real quick.
She gave two happy faces. What you guys cooked today? Did you guys cook anything tonight? I didn't. We went out. I ordered this. I think it's called Southern Fried Chicken. It was great. It's like the chicken was extra crispy, crunchy. Sometimes you get chicken, it'd be soft and soggy like KFC. Some people might like KFC chicken. It's like the original, but no, it was like extra crunchy, and
Like
it
Pioneer
and it
chicken.
was like it was so good. I haven't had that in a long
Does
time.
anybody remember Pioneer chicken? That was back in the day. I'm not that old, but I'm just saying. We have Pioneer chicken here. Even the chicken that they make, also too, Bob's Big Boy will cook the chicken the same exact way in their dining. So I was wondering if that was the same chain. I don't know. Bob's Big Boy, Black Bear Diner. I don't know. It might sound like the same.
I know because they had a burger in there. KC actually ordered a burger called, what was it? And when you say Bob's, it brought something to my mind. What was that burger called? The one that
It
you
was called
ordered?
Bob's Big Burger. It was a 10 ounce. It was 10 ounces of meat. I took a picture of it. We wanted to do a video of the place, so we were out with some friends, so we didn't want to do too much filming. So we're gonna do another film of our outing at that restaurant again because we went to that. Believe me, that restaurant was so good. We went 2 days in a row. That's how good it was.
And that don't happen that often. So I'm just telling you, that was like really, really good because that's not something that I have to really like a place to go that many times, especially you don't want to burn it out. So where's my? Oh.
I don't know if you guys heard about the little controversy about those Carnival starting up their no
Oh, the slogans on the
yeah,
shirts.
well it said no
Well,
rude slogans and stuff like that, or
yeah,
racial slogans
derogatory. I should put
or
it that way.
derogatory or anything pertaining to well, I think they said something about nudity or something like that. And they were, I understand, I respect that because I don't, you sometimes can have the wrong shirt on and offend somebody. So, but they're actually trying to enforce it. I don't know how they're going to enforce that, but because there's a lot of freedom of
It's
speech
about to
there.
say it's gonna be hard too, considering that you can not only can you buy a shirt that say whatever, you can put whatever shirt on this. Then like you're gonna have to have employees going around checking them, or I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Because I mean, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. But I'm sure it's a way they'll be able to do it. But I mean, you want to go on a cruise and have a good time. Nobody wants to, you know, be.
You want that KFC chicken, huh?
I'm not even looking, but
That
I guess or
KFC log.
how
I
you
mean,
say or text me to say that because I'm not even looking at what was said. But oh, she had what you said. I had
was
menudo
that
this morning. I had menudo in a long time because it has to be the
right?
right person to
Big,
fix
big. Yeah,
that.
they've been acting real silly. They've been. I've been hearing the conversation about them. I understand. Like, I mean, sometimes people be going too far with what they say on their shirts. No, I don't mind. Like me, I don't mind wearing a little funny saying, but I'm not going to say something disrespectful. I'm going to say something about cruising, like, "Don't talk to me. I'm on vacay mode." Something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or say I'm at peace. I'm what I'm saying, I'm relaxing on the beach. Something. No, but it ain't. I would go that far. I mean, some people just,
I mean,
kind of take it too
yeah,
far.
that's one thing, and the next thing is like, I mean, like, I don't know if there was a lawsuit because somebody, this happened to somebody or something like that. Because in all honesty, out of 100%, maybe 40%, I might read somebody's T-shirt. To be honest, just to
Yeah.
read it, just to see what it say. So it's not something that I don't think people pay attention to so strongly.
And Carnival,
But
yeah,
you
Carnival
know,
said this is not something that's a regular issue, but since it became an issue, now they have to talk about it. What I'm saying, and enforce the rule. It's already has been in the rule. They just added a little more of enforcement if they see it and stuff like that. But I doubt it's gonna go. I doubt it's gonna impact it in any way. It's gonna kind of they're gonna probably start doing it, probably enforcing a little bit, and then it's gonna fade away because it's not that many people that do it.
yeah, BP, I understand. They just asking people to be respectful. Very true. It's like you on vacation. Why not have a good time? Why you gotta be something, just
Yeah.
out of the way? Like, and then it's like with social media, it could have been something that probably wasn't even nothing to talk about. But with social media, cruise lines and other companies don't want to be in the news based on something silly. So it's kind of like they just not even gonna, they just like, what, before we do get a lawsuit, for this, let's just
They
go
not
ahead and
well.
just clear the. I don't see how they can get one, but I'm saying like you'd be surprised. People be like, anything to a company to try to get some money. So, they're just trying to cover themselves on all angles. So, I get it. At least they ain't say only t-shirt you can wear is a carnival shirt or something like that. So
They're gonna have to provide a free one for me. Put their
'cause
order in early.
I'm just saying. He said some people leave home and spend good money looking for trouble.
Right. I mean, because
True.
like, if you're doing a family vacation, I've seen families where like funny jokes to each other, like I'm with this idiot, what I'm saying? They're not my family, or
Hmm.
what I'm saying?
Little shirts that say
We're
stuff to each
we're
other.
screwed up, but we love each other. Stuff like that. Like, or it's like I'm not with him with an arrow on the shirt. I mean, I've seen stuff, but all the other stuff, I really never even paid attention to it. If it was offensive, I mean, I'm on a cruise. My mind is on vacay mode, and I'm strictly having a good time with everybody, hanging out and enjoying the cruise and stuff like that, and having a good time. I'm not worried about all the nonsense. Some people are just like, whatever you do, just leave it at home and enjoy yourself. Because we all there. Sometimes everybody has a bad day, and they just going on a vacation to get away from the nonsense. Don't bring the nonsense on the cruise. So, but I like to have fun with it because I always wear sayings on there. So I was worried about like how far they're gonna go with this because I like to wear a little jokey stuff, but nothing that's offensive. It's more of like towards me or something I like and stuff like. But it's whatever.
Hmm. He said, and just like the dining room policy, they are not going to enforce it.
Right.
Because dining room is supposed to be, what is it, button down shirt and slacks or something, or
Yeah,
pants.
I've seen people
But
walk in with sandals, saying shorts and a button-up shirt. But I'm like, man, I'm thinking like they on vacation. But I mean, if you coming in there with a t-shirt, a white tee on Captain's Night, then we got a problem. Now, if they stop you, I'm like, well, I'm dressed up. The entire table was all looking nice. You know what I'm saying? Why you looking, like you just woke up and walked into the dinner table?
it's like rules are rules. Let's just try to stick to, I mean, it's just common sense
Thank
kind
you,
of
thank
thing.
you. We leave it at the embarkation day.
Hmm.
You get off the ship, you can do all that, but all that. And I know people gonna try these ships. What I'm saying? They're gonna try to buy a whole bunch of crazy stuff and then come on the ship. What I'm saying? But look, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not the enforcer. So, it's like whatever. For me, but for the ship, they gonna have to deal with it. With sometimes people gonna be maybe complaining. What you want,
Sorry,
baby
y'all.
cake?
I was looking for my book. I don't have my book with
Which
me.
one, the black one or the
The back with the lines.
that one right there?
Huh?
Cover with your paper.
No, that's not the right one.
Sure. Because there's one down there and one up there. You got two of them over there.
No, I ain't neither one of them. I'm about to go see in a second though.
Oh, okay.
But what she say? And you're gonna say, can't believe there's drama on the cruise.
I know, unfortunately. Well, I mean, that's just what came up recently, but unfortunately, it be like that sometimes. You okay? Yeah. It be like that sometimes, but we just heard it on the news. They got it's funny they have cruise news, so we get the cruise news to. That's why we inform y'all what's going on. But yeah, we heard about it on I think Cruise Critic or something like that or Cruise TV. That they were talking about that. But I know I was telling y'all we were trying to get this channel together. I tried to do a test yesterday to get the new look for the for the live, but it didn't work. I was trying to use Streamlabs and something was going on with Streamlabs. So I went back to StreamYard, but I'm still working on it. For some reason, when I go live, it doesn't go live when I'm doing it. Kind of gets frozen in the middle of the live, and I'm not trying to bring that to you. So I want to make sure we have a clear live. I know, right? That's what we doing. We actually, we like to give the cruise news. What's that? I can't believe, yeah. But yeah, cruise news. That's what we be doing. They have a few different channels. I mean, they're regular blogs. And we get our information from the blogs, and about different events, things that happen, and stuff like that. But this year, man, I so need a cruise right now. There's been so many things going on. We just so looking forward to this trip. It's a countdown, 34 days. We've been counting down it ever since we booked it. So, we definitely looking to get ready into it, get into it. What y'all got for dinner? I see Ortiz still hungry. Well, since she ain't got dinner ready yet, no fried chicken. We got to send somebody out to get some KFC. But anybody cook any dinner? Brian, did you cook any dinner? I mean, what y'all having for dinner? Hey, Brian, where you from? Yeah. Are you looking for the photo? You sure that it is? Cause I mean, you got.
That's not the phone.
Oh, okay. Both of them. You the one down there?
Yeah, there's a white with a little spur.
Oh, is this a single one?
It looks like this, but you know how regular motherfuckers.
Yeah. They nothing but stack stuff over there anyway. Trying to find a little information that we needed to let you know about. Oh, from Maryland? Are you from Baltimore, Maryland? Whoa. You from Baltimore? My boy from Baltimore. What part of Baltimore he from? I had a few people I knew there. But yeah, that was that was your team yesterday, huh? And they lost. I mean, I'm sorry if it was my bad, but
I'll be right back, y'all.
yeah, the Baltimore, what's it? The Baltimore Ravens. Oh, okay, you cruise out of that port. Oh, okay. Hey, Nick, how's it going? I know the Packers. They looking good right now. I see. I'm watching them. You know what I'm saying? They 14-3. I'm like, man. Well, I mean, look, I'm a Brett Favre fan. You know what I'm saying? Rodgers, he good. You know what I'm saying? I can't hands down, but I would love to see. You know what I'm saying? My Seahawks, but we're gonna see what they gonna do because right now you get Aaron Rodgers up front, ahead, you can't come back. That boy got an arm. I can admit that. Oh, my phone about to die. Hey, man, you in the room? If you can bring my charger, my phone about to die. But oh, I'm sorry. What say? He said, "Damn, you be what Cowboy fan? Man, what happened? They looked real promising in the beginning, and then I don't know what happened. I mean, I thought they looked like the Texans. I thought them two were gonna be head to head, but it didn't come. It didn't happen that way. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get my charger. My phone about to die. Yeah. Thank you. Still, I found it.
Oh,
Sorry about that. My phone was getting ready to die. So I had to hurry up and get it before it shut off on me. Because I wouldn't be able to see y'all chats. It's been running. We've been running kind of good. Yep. Yep. That is true. Jason Garrett, man. Because I was talking to my boy JB. He do barbecue, and that boy, it was looking promising at the time, but he went to one of them tailgate parties, and they sure did lose. I know he was upset about that. He said the same exact thing about Jason. Hopefully they do a little mix up this year. I mean, when they do some trading and next year for the next season, you know, they need to do some changing. Can you do more water? Use another one?
oh, I got you water that cup.
No, I was getting up to go put some in there.
I got hot.
Oh yeah. All I know is you stacked everything over there.
That's what I said, but it's a little flat, but.
But that ain't on the AD either. Anyway, you come on back.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about that, you guys. We were trying to find. We had some. Trying to find her other book. Let me see. So I can't see the book.
Yeah, I'm out of there. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I was looking for my book. It has some of my little information I wanted to tell y'all about today. And it was around here somewhere. You know how it is. I had some company over, kind of put some things away and what have you. And now I have no clue where it's at. Casey got up. Yeah, I know y'all see that's one of our cruise scrapbooks that's sitting on top of that yellow bin
Oh yeah.
right there. So that was like from our first cruise as a married couple together, actually. So of course I have to scrapbook it. So it has a little bit of everything. I think we went to Catalina Island. This one we had cruise out of the port of Long Beach, California, and we went to Catalina Island. We went to Ensenada, Mexico, and back. So our first one we ever did was a 4 day cruise, and it was my first cruise,
I'll be back.
and it was really good. I mean, sorry y'all, I was hot. Hi Nick, happy Sunday, welcome in. I know KC probably tell you that, but you know I was out and about looking for my book for a second. Um,
I
what we
definitely
had
will.
today for dinner? Let me think. We went to a place called Black Bear Diner, and I had they have this Southern fried chicken that's like super crispy. If you ever had like Pioneer chicken, it was totally completely awesome with some green beans. Y'all see me if I'm looking at that because I'm thinking some green beans, and it's party time. I have to bring the chips over here. Green beans. What else they had? Some mashed potato with brown gravy, and cornbread. The funny thing about the
Oh, down
cornbread,
there.
this is my second. I checked already. I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Huh?
In
Yeah, in the
drawers.
drawer. Yeah, I checked. This is like my second or third time going there, and I just noticed on the menu that it said cornbread. Could you believe that? So the last two times went before that, I was never getting it. But the cornbread was good. But the other stuff, the other food was so good that I didn't even think about it. KC had this thing. He had a burger, and it was a funny name, like big. It was a 10-ounce burger, cooked the way you want it with like thick bacon on it, and sorry, Ortez. I'm just saying. I know, and that cornbread was good. It was like sweet, but not too sweet that it tastes like a cake. So it was really good. His burger, it had everything on it, pickles and bacon and grilled onions, and I mean it was like a big, huge burger. I wish I had a picture to pop up here for y'all, but we didn't even get a chance to even do that yet. But we definitely gonna take y'all there because they're like I didn't realize this place is like all over the United States. It just so happened to come in our area. So, we just like, let's go, let's try it out. Today we went with a couple of friends. So that's what we have for dinner. Oh, and he has sweet potato fries. You can get either regular or sweet potato fries. So whichever one that you prefer. And what else do we have? Surprisingly, we had no dessert this time. Thank you, BP. Yeah, that's what it's called, Big Boy Burger. Yes, like it's like Bob's Big Burger. Exactly. It was huge. And what happened was he decided to order it this time because we went there before and somebody else had ordered it. And I was like, we were asking the waiter, like, hey, what's that they got over there? So we're like, next time we go back, we're gonna get that. Now, me, the last couple of times we went, I've been ordering the same thing because I just love it so much. I just can't
I'm
even pull
back.
myself from ordering other stuff. So that's just what I've been doing. And let's see. Oh, we didn't have no dessert, surprisingly. Like usually we always have some kind of dessert for dinner and what have you, but we didn't have no dessert. Did y'all have some dessert with y'all dinner tonight?
Yeah, surprisingly, we would get dessert. And they have a good banana pudding up in there. She doesn't like banana pudding, and she ate one before.
I was like, I believe me, I shocked myself because I'm like, I don't even like well, just because I don't care for bananas. So normally that's something I wouldn't eat, but it was so good. I was like, wow. He's talking about he had an orange for dessert. Is that what that is? Oh my goodness, I hear you. Um, But the last time, I should say, we had, like he said, banana pudding. Oh no. It wasn't a banana pudding. It was like a mud pie. What you call it? Like
It
a
was a chocolate.
I want to say like a mud pie or something like
Nah,
that.
because they wouldn't name it that.
They would name it that. Hey, six. I was going to say 606.
Yeah, 606.
Hey,
What's up?
0606. How you doing? Welcome. Happy Sunday. I was just asking everybody what they ate. Let me ask y'all something. When y'all go on a cruise, what is your favorite thing to eat on the cruise ship? That's what I was wondering. Are you talking about Bob's Big Burger? Oh yeah, well he was trying to compare the place he went to, not the place, but the burger he ordered to Bob Big Burger in California. So it's similar to that, but the place it has nothing to do with it because the place looked like real country. It looked like you're in the woods.
Yeah,
It was
it
like
was
a real
named after the
country
owner,
place.
so that's why I was saying it kind of sounded like Bob's Big Boy Burger, but this one is Bob's Big Burger. They call it Bob's Big Burger, something like that.
Oh no, I didn't mean what was your favorite cruise line. I mean, what is your favorite thing to eat when you're on a cruise ship? That's what I was asking. Um,
And yes, 2 hour cruise. Ortiz counts. Angela.
oh, okay. BP said Carnival Deli is our favorite on the ship. I'm trying to think. I think the lobster roll. I love their lobster roll, and it's on. What's the name of that?
Lido deck in the back
Yeah,
where Serenity at.
exactly. But I'm trying to think of the name of the
Shack.
no the seafood shack. Yeah, yeah. Mine is a seafood shack. I love the seafood shack. Like I know people always be like, "Why pay for food? The carnival, the ship that you're on comes with food." Well, because there's certain particular things that I really enjoy eating, and we both enjoy eating them. We may have something
What's up?
here and
What's up,
there, but you know
Fernanda?
how that goes.
Good to have you. FG is Fernanda.
Oh, that's
Fernando
even
Garcia.
OFG. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Thanks for coming on in. Um, oh, you want to try the new breakfast? Ah,
Especially for you talking about for Guy Fieri breakfast.
I know Shaquille O'Neal on the panorama. He has breakfast. With his. I'm trying to say that his. It's not just a chicken burger stand, but it goes all the way from brunch till lunch. So I know they have some good stuff on there too.
Mine is I mean Shawn doesn't like it, but I kind I'm a barbecue person, so I cook barbecue a lot. Mine is the pig and anchor. I like the pig and anchor. No.
I'm telling y'all, they barbecue is nothing compared to KC barbecue. Like I
Oh
don't
no.
know. I don't know if I'm trying to be throwing some favoritism or shade or whatever. But when I go, I just can't eat no barbecue. I just be like, no. And if it don't beat what I know at home or whatever already, I just be like, forget it. I can't even do it. So that's not what normally when I go out, I try to eat mostly seafood or something that I wouldn't normally eat, escargot or something like that. That's not something that's normally on a
Oh,
menu.
I had a question. It might be interesting. What's the weirdest thing you have had on the cruise, on your cruise ships, or just period? What's the weirdest thing you have eaten before that you have tried out and said you like or dislike it and stuff like that?
Come on, Ortiz. Angela, oh my gosh, you gotta go. I'm starving. Oh my goodness.
Subway or what was that? Panda Express, Angela. She want KFC though.
And y'all know the Panda Express in Texas is different from the one in California.
Yeah.
They noodles, they food, nothing tastes the same. I don't know if they got like different owners or what. I had Shaq. Somebody stuff.
No, they retracted. Yeah.
Oh, I had Shack Big Chicken in Vegas, so looking forward to trying it on the ship. Oh, okay. So I never had Shack Big Chicken. Would you compare it to what chicken sandwich would you compare it to?
Is there any comparisons?
Yeah, is it like a Popeyes chicken sandwich or the like? What did you feel that is compared to? That's who said that? 0606.
You ate frog? Yeah, yeah. I had frog legs before. I actually cooked frog legs here. I deep fry them.
He had deep fried frog the
Oh,
first
it's getting
time.
Chinese food. Okay.
Okay,
I
good.
so miss California's Chinese food.
It's nothing like
It's
it.
nothing like it. I mean, I look, Angela. Look, I have not had no good, what I'm saying, Italian. I mean, Latino Mexican food since I left California.
Yeah, because out here in Texas, everything is not real authentic Mexican
It's
food. Everything is
Tex-Mex or
just
something.
Tex-Mex. And that's it. Tex-Mex is really like Velveeta cheese, ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh, and some other stuff that I don't know, but it's not the same. East Coast Chinese food is is
Oh, the best.
is the best. Oh, it's the
Yeah, I
best.
think both coast sides have the best Chinese
Yeah,
food.
but don't mess with the middle.
Either in the middle, nope. They kind of lost their way, you know.
Oh, 0606 said that he would compare it to anything, but it was moist and it was flavorful.
What was that?
The chicken sandwich on that he had in Vegas at Shack
Okay,
place.
okay.
Excuse me.
I think the weirdest thing I've had it's not weird to me because I eat it, is alligator. And also, too, I've had escargot, which is snails or whatever like that with garlic sauce. The escargot seriously tastes like mushrooms. I mean, seriously, you wouldn't even know. It even looks like a mushroom. You know what I'm saying? That's all it does. It just looks like a sauteed mushroom. You know,
Well, go ahead and enjoy, Angie. I'm glad you gonna hang around while you get your munch on.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know it's dinner
She know
time for a
I
lot
have
of
breakfast
people.
with Angela almost every
Excuse
morning.
me.
Yes, Angela. Yeah,
Excuse me.
Angela. No,
I'm about to tune.
either breakfast or lunch. I have with
I'm gonna have to tune in now from work to see what's going on.
uh,
What BP says, but do you think
Angela.
Carnival is
Hey, Angela, how you doing?
happy Sunday? Welcome in. How's your week going?
What you say?
He said, but do you think Carnival is going to be able to keep up with the line? I mean, burgers are hard enough for them. They probably just have to get some more
It depends.
workers,
They haven't actually added them on to many of them. It was just on the Mardi Gras, the Radiance, and yeah, that for right now. So they're just trying out those two new ships. Well, one is new and one is revamped. So we'll see. I think they
Mhm.
could. They're not adding. They didn't take anything out, did they?
No,
No,
they're
they
not
just.
taking nothing out. They just added to it. So it's supposed to be like a compliment. 'Cause not everybody eats beef hamburgers. So it's like, well, let's bring something that that's contrast of that, but can still be a compliment at the same time. Sorry, y'all, my nose getting stuffy for some reason.
Okay, Angela Ortiz.
Team, Team Shawn. Thank you, Angie. Team Angie. You know how it goes. Um,
Oh,
Angela, oh, I'm in the hospital, but I was bored to death, and the doctor said I could get on my computer for a little bit. Wow. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Angela.
I knew I
Wow. Cause
yeah, I
I
knew
know,
something was up last weekend. We didn't
yeah,
see
we
you.
didn't see you in the live last week. Oh man. Um,
Hey, we're gonna be your entertainment tonight. Just hang in with us, Angela.
yeah. Oh man, sorry to hear that. So hopefully, they can, help you out the best that they can. But I understand. But thanks for stopping in, anyways. What does this mean?
I was just thinking.
Oh, okay. Um, how you say, we truly know. Yeah. Thank you, Angela Ortiz. Yeah, we really do hope that she feels better. Wow.
Look, we can't have my girl in the hospital. We got to get you out of there and put you on a cruise ship to get you better. Can't be having you out, in there. Hope. Look, are they treating you right? We want to come to the hospital, come get you. I'm gonna have to get on the doctors. Like, hey, they may be feeding her right.
Right? Wow. Wish you the best. Hope you feel speedy recovery. Hope you feel better soon. BP said we don't even eat guys burger till the second or third day. Are you kidding me?
What?
That's my go-to. Soon as they say you free to go in, I'm on that cruise ship. I go straight to that burger because ain't nothing else at that in that Lido deck buffet line or whatever. They got other stuff, but I mean, guys, that's like the number one spot right there. Right. I was out. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they yeah. I was wondering, have you had there's a deli section. A lot of times it's in the middle of the marketplace on Carnival, where they can make you any type of sandwich. Have y'all had the pastrami sandwich on there, or the corned beef sandwich, or even the Reuben? They had a few different kinds, but they make all types of sandwiches on there.
Hmm. And what I was gonna
Oh, he
say,
said the Carnival Deli is bomb. Sure is.
I think they, cause it seemed like they, I want to say
You
like they
can't hang, bro. I
upgraded some or
understand.
something.
I'm probably gonna check you out this week.
That's Fernando.
Yeah.
All right, Fernando.
I had the
Hear
Cuban
you.
for the first time. The last shit.
Oh, I think I got it for you, huh?
Yeah, she got it for me. She was like, "Hey, this sandwich is good. It's called a Cuban."
And I said, yeah. I
Oh,
brought it back to the room. I said, I think you're gonna really enjoy this one. And he was like, he got up, he tried, he like, where did you get this from? I'm like, from the deli down there. I said, they got a few different sandwiches. But what I was gonna say,
hey, I want to tell you. Look, my pops say, I can't be taking him nowhere. Why he take a few sandwiches home? I was like, yeah, he didn't tell me until he got to the house. I'm like, pops, why you take some sandwiches?
these old people, man.
he he wrapped it up all good and nice, put it in a suitcase and some plastic. I was like, pops. He was like, I had to take. He like, for all that money I paid, I'm taking something to go.
I can't even.
Oh man, I wish I had that on tape. That was funny, man.
That's too much right there. That's way too much.
Right? I feel you, right?
Oh man. Oh, you know what? You guys probably don't know, but I don't know if this is on Carnival. I don't know if some other cruise ship on Carnival does it, but on the Vista, only at lunchtime, only at a particular time. If you like gelato, they have a gelato cart there, but most people don't even notice it or see it. And they come out for probably about 2 hours, and that cart is shut down. It's like a mobile cart that they bring out, and it's gone. So it's one of those things that I'm just throwing y'all a little tip right there, a little nugget they would call it that you would have to know about because and it's good. I didn't have all flavors, and I
I
tried them
haven't
all
tried
while
the
I was
meatball
there.
sandwich. I'm about to go try that when we next time. Hey, look, y'all, look, we making lists here. You know what I'm saying? And we will be having it on tape for y'all to see. Cause I'm like, it was last stuff we had the
We
last
had
cruise.
company.
We had over 60 people on our cruise that we had to entertain and hang out with. We did some stuff we posted up, but not the whole entire cruise. I don't even understand what happened to that film. But we missing a lot of Vista.
Yeah, that was our cruise to Jamaica. We had a ball. Don't get me wrong. We had fun up all night. KC playing dominoes. We had people come over in the room. We played cards.
Oh yeah, we had game night in the room.
Yeah, we did a bunch of stuff, and we had an awesome time. It was good. That meatball sandwich though, haven't tried it, but I did see people with it, and I was like, okay, next time. But just so y'all know, I'm trying to be on good behavior for the next 34 days. I keep looking back, y'all. For the next 34
She
days.
got just put on that red dress
for our anniversary cruise. So
she got to
I'm
get
just
into that
gonna
red dress.
eat healthy until then and try to slim it down a little bit. What was that? You cheating yourself, KC. That deli is the most slept on.
Right.
Included food on any ship.
Right. I went over. Well, no, I went over there, but a lot of people don't know about that deli though. It's sit right in the center, and they think it's a part of the buffet. They don't know that they can just order it. Cause see, a lot of times they put sandwiches down, but they don't know they can get a fresh sandwich right from the guy. And believe me, we went. But my dad, he found it. See, my dad a sandwich person. So I mean, he may not eat dinner, but he sure won't eat a sandwich. And he knew about it. I was like, but I didn't know about the meatball though. I think I fell in love with that Cuban, and
I think the meatball probably good because like I love Subway meatball sandwich, and I know like the cruise you can say like toast my bread, give it to me on this time, blah blah blah. So I know it's gonna be good. I'm definitely gonna try it out. So I need to make sure that they put those antacid tablets back on the shelf before our cruise, before our cruise to leave. Because man,
hands down. See, I what I noticed too. Everybody tell me the same thing. Do y'all like blue iguana? Let me know if y'all like blue iguana or not, because I think I feel like it's the same reaction to blue iguana. It's like it's okay, but I never really heard anybody rave about the blue iguana. I've been to the blue iguana and ate, some of their burritos or something like that, but I just can't. I'm not feeling a Mexican restaurant on the ship.
BP, I'm with you. You said they put a gang of cheese on it. That meatball sandwich. I'm with you all the way. He said that breakfast burrito is cool.
But see, everybody is kind of like lukewarm about blue iguana. They're not really like feeling. They go there like if a line is too long, but they don't really. I think they need to push it out.
I'm gonna tell you, I really don't care for it. I seen people walking around with like a taco salad, and I was thinking, you on a cruise for a good while, so why not? Yeah, let me get a little healthy something into it. Let me go grab a salad. So I went to the Blue Iguana and I ordered a taco salad. And in my mind, I was thinking the taco salad was gonna be like, have you like El Pollo Loco taco salad or what's the taco place called? Taco Cabana. So I'm thinking the shell gonna be all good and stuff like that. So I went ahead and got it and got to my table like, well, I'm about to dig in this. The crust was made from a weed flour or something like that. It was nothing compared to what you probably think it should have been. Like it was compared to that. So I was just like so that what is it? The blue. I didn't go back since. I done went everywhere else to the Blue Iguana because I was just like, oh my goodness. I don't know. Maybe it just I was thinking that it was gonna taste like something else, and how people were eating like, oh, like it was good. You know what I'm saying? And it was not. It was not what it is. Oh, he said I could do without it, but I guess it's a light option for some people. True, very true. Yeah, that is true. If you know not Chipotle style food. Chipotle style. Oh, okay. Be wrong. Like if it was like Chipotle, I'm there because like I like Chipotle. Okay, I'm good. And you said, okay, I'm good now, full. Wow, that was quick. You was really hungry. Team Angie. BP said, I wish they could have waffle bowl for the ice cream.
That make more sense. I mean, because it's not nothing hard. It's not nothing they taking out of content and stuff like that. But let me see something.
Waffle bowls. Oh, that would be so good. Just thinking about it, like you right about that. They should have waffle bowl for ice cream. You know, you ought to write it on in, cause
Mm.
that, cause I can see that that's good. But they did have a gelato. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just snacking on some chips. Um,
Yeah, I had to switch over. I messed up and did something. I didn't turn on what I was supposed to turn on.
no, I need to refresh this.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. I'm gonna try to refresh this real quick. Oh, I was gonna ask y'all when y'all pack to go on a trip. What is one of your must-have items?
Sorry, you guys. We were trying to do something. Oh, don't forget the thumbs up if y'all in here in the chat. You know what I'm saying? If y'all new in here, do
Oh,
hashtag creator. You know what I'm saying? Thumbs up.
go ahead, Ortez. Go ahead, ask your question. That's what we're doing tonight. We're just chatting with you guys, taking in cruise questions, seeing how the weekend going. We definitely want you to, um, you know, I asked them what is their one must-have item when they go on a cruise.
Oh, I feel you, B. I feel you with the Bluetooth speaker because I mean they may play some music in the area, but when you chilling on your own and got your own hits on your phone, believe that come in handy. Especially the water flow one. Like I mean the pool, if you in the pool chilling. I mean you want to have my own little hits. Well, go ahead. She has a question.
Andrew said, when you go on the cruise, do you go live or just do videos?
We just do videos, but I think we're gonna do live because a lot of times we don't get the internet package where you do it live and stuff like that. It just depends. But we go live when we're at the ports or when we're in the beginning because a lot of times they have Wi-Fi. But we're on the ship, we normally just filming and stuff like that. But when we get off, normally we do live once we get to the locations and stuff like that. And
It's just for streaming and internet reasoning
yeah,
because your stuff is not.
Yeah.
Even their internet is not that great while you're on there. So.
And we don't stay on there long because we also do on vacation. So we do the filming as we're walking around and stuff like that. But our live is to jump in and chat with you guys and check in and see what we doing and seeing how everything going and stuff like that. But
call. Sorry.
Uh,
A pack called me at 6.
oh. You can go back and see. Want to make sure everything is all right. Because she was them kids. Anyway.
Awesome. How long is your anniversary cruise gonna be? 7 days.
7-day cruise, but for the whole entire year.
I wish it was longer, but 7 days.
Yeah, I know y'all heard what I said, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be for the this is our 10-year anniversary. So we normally celebrate, this is huge for us. So we're gonna celebrate it for the whole year. So we're gonna be doing stuff throughout the year each month.
Thank you, Angela. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to make that 10. How long you been married for, Angie? Look at me, I'm all living your Kool-Aid now. Awesome. How long? Okay.
I got it messed up with the anyway.
And
I think it should be going. Go ahead. Sorry.
And we're going we're going to on the Belize and so I like that. That's cool.
We're gonna graduate. We're gonna
I want to be like you. Man, that's good. That's really, really good. So Bella, tell you now.
Angela H. A-H. I know you hanging in there, chilling in the room. So how long have you been in there? You don't mind us? No problem. It's understandable.
And John said he like off season 12 to 14.
Tell them nurses, take care of my girl. Just saying.
I heard that. John said that he likes the Ultra 14-day cruises.
Are we breaking up a little?
Oh, somebody said we're breaking up.
I can tell.
No.
Okay, let me. Sorry, hold on. Let me see.
Is that better?
Are we back?
I think Angela said yes.
Okay. Give us a thumbs up if we smooth back smooth again because I was.
Oh yeah, she said yes, better.
Okay.
KC was up here messing around with some stuff.
I know.
Now he breaking us up. I know what you was trying to do. I don't know what you're trying to do. Thank you.
And no, Angela had I forgot to turn on the mono. I forgot, so I had to go back and try to figure that out.
BP said I've seen a few videos of them 14-day voyage cruises. They seem a little boring, but I'll still go. You know, for some people, like, you have to know your limitation. Some people can do a 4 days, be good, a 7 days, be good, a 10 days, be okay. But if you a 4-day person and you do a 10-day cruise, maybe that's not for you.
Yeah.
You know?
Because we talked to our business accountant yesterday, and she, we didn't know that she was on a cruise, but she was telling us, she liked to go travel, and we asked her about cruise, and she's like, oh, I just got out one. She didn't like it. And I was like, why you don't like the cruise? She was saying because it was too long for her. She said after 5 days, she was like, I'm ready to get off this cruise. Because she said she was used to all exclusive cruises and stuff like that, where you're not confined to a ship and stuff. Some people are used to, like, we're used to being, on a ship and stuff like that, look forward to it. But, we got to understand different people's points of view of, if they want to be all inclusive.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I don't mind. It feel like home.
Yeah. Because she was talking about a resort in Cancun. What's the name of that resort in Cancun?
Oh, wait.
Started R.
About to work my brain.
The Ruta Palace, something like that.
I have to look at it. I wrote it down. It's somewhere around
here. Me too, Brian. I like 7 days. I mean, to me, I didn't even know nothing. I didn't never get on a 7 day. I always do a whole lot of 5 days. Was that 4 nights, 5 days, something like that. And when I started switching over to Carnival, I started doing 7 days because I was on Royal most of my cruises.
And that's probably why it could have been a little boring too. If it's like you said, most of the 14-day cruise be like an older crowd, and they don't really want to do too much.
A lot of retirees and stuff.
So it depends on your cruise director. I know Matt is like the hottest cruise director for Carnival out there right now. Have you guys ever been on a cruise ship while he was on there?
Well, Matt is from Vista, so
I think he's going to, because they moved. I mean, they just moved them, so he's going to
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. That's the boat he'll be on now. So Mardi Gras. Oh,
sorry about all the tip noise.
Oh, look at you advertising that chip bag.
Yeah, well, Walmart better pay me.
He said, haven't you all had Dr. E? He's the best.
Never had Dr. E.
I don't think so. No.
I've had Matt, but not Dr. E.
You know, we've been cruising for a long time. Not until with the last 2 to 3 years, maybe two to three, that I really been starting to look at the cruise director. I never really paid no attention to that before. But when you go, when you go with a different cruise, a different director, you can tell the difference though, because they really make that itinerary. They can make it or break it. I should put it that way. So it does make a difference. But I mean, if you're with the right crowd, it's a party no matter where you go. So we always on Vacay Mode, so we have a good time regardless.
Let's see, that's what happened the last cruise we went on. Cause we went on a cruise last June. I mean, was it November? Oh, December. And Matt actually was off that time, and we were upset about that because we was on the schedule. The dude that replaced him, he was terrible. I mean, he literally was terrible. I mean, you could tell it was like an all-white night. Not a lot of people showed up. They were trying to pump the crew up. You know what I'm saying? And
you would think they would replace with somebody just as equal, but go figure that. They look like they
so
just.
You got to definitely look into your itinerary ahead of time to make sure that your cruise director, because cruise director can make or break it. Because even when we went in the club, the dude was lame. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, how you playing? Michael, you start going up, to some good music. Did he go cut it off with some country? Now I ain't got nothing against country, but if you got your crowd like rocking on the floor, you keep it going. As soon as he put on country and then start doing some salsa, everybody just stopped dancing. And I'm nothing wrong with salsa, but if he would have started out with the salsa, you know how people stay on the floor with salsa dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But it was like you had two different crowds there. So when he threw his salsa, everybody just walked out. Like, how do you go from hip hop, to country, then salsa? Now, then people start slowly coming in with salsa dancing, but you kind of lost your crowd after a while.
Bio 606, thanks for coming in. Enjoy the rest of your week. See you next week on live. Enjoy your night. Thanks for stopping by. Ortez says, does a ride to Catalina Island count as a cruise?
Yeah, actually it is. I like Catalina Island. That's my. I used to go there when I was younger, but then we used to have Catalina. What was that?
I don't know if that counts as a cruise though.
It gets you over there.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? You see dolphins. You know what I'm saying? You might see some flying fish.
I'm normally Team Angie, but Angie, I don't know about that one.
Oh, and she retracted her friendship. I heard that.
No, I said I'm still Team Angie,
but anyway,
about that, I'm not.
BP, what any cruises you gonna be going on? Next this year, 2020 or next year? We're planning a group cruise for 2021. So we're still working on that. It's going to be out of Galveston. We're trying to do. I know people, we're trying to do Royal. So a lot of people don't, they're sticklers for Carnival, but we cruise all of it. We're not biased to either one.
BP said Dr. E really interacts with the people and make us feel comfortable. He's leaving the Pride for the Carnival Breeze.
Or January? Okay. Where are you going? We're out of the same port of Baltimore.
That's 2021.
Yeah, 20. That's what I'm saying. 2021. That sounds cool though, cause that'd be rich.
Where are you cruising to? John, what John say? I've never thought about the cruise director. I just assumed they were similar. I have to pay better attention.
No, I understand that, John. We didn't know that either until we met Matt. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like the next cruise, it was night and day. It was like, oh man, like, no, because Matt has his own parties and his own schedule of how to do things. So it's a whole different itinerary. So, it was like the normal times that he would have his own show. There was nothing to do. They had like a comedy night, but normally that was filled in with his adult night, thing or whatever like that. So that's why we had so much fun.
Like he's more on the entertainment side. If you're somebody that needs to stay and be entertained, then you go for him. If you just want to relax, then I guess the cruise director really don't matter. But some people like to get on a ship. They like to party, like to have a great time. It just sets the atmosphere for it. I should put it that way. BP said that he's leaving out of Baltimore. He's going to the Bahamas.
Ooh.
Oh, he said Dr. E trained under Matt.
Trying to get some.
You hear me?
He trained under Matt. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why the middle of my forehead is.
But Matt, I think Matt is out of Baltimore, right?
I don't know what.
Is that Horizon that he's on? I think that's Horizon. Okay, he said. Okay, I'm back. Okay.
Oh, she just said that she's back. So are you guys saying that the
Yes.
cruise line director is what really makes your cruise? What do they do?
Yeah. Well, some cruise directors, like I was saying earlier, they design their own itineraries on the ship because they have sea days and stuff like that. So they actually, I mean, if you ever look up Matt, just look up Matt or like he said, Doctor E. It's another one too, and see what they do. You'd be amazed
Yeah.
that you'd be like, hold up, how come I didn't get that on my ship? Like that because he has he has like parties. Like say for instance, they always have a deck party the first day. Well, his deck party is a whole like party, literally where he gets everybody involved. He's on
Yeah,
the
because
speakerphone and he's
sometimes you have these deck parties and it go like I will go to the room or something like that, and by the time I say, "Oh, they're partying up there, I forgot, let me go," it's over. Not with Matt and him.
nope.
Like the party be going and it's going so great. People they don't even care, time. They're not paying attention to none of that stuff, and they like really, really party. So you asked about the cruise director. They oversee like the musician, the actors you see on stage. They help manage the staff, the lighting, the sound, the crew. It's like they do a bunch of stuff. So it's like that's why we said they're the ones that really set the atmosphere for the boat because they do all that stuff.
Right.
And they even have to communicate with like the dining crew, the captain, just to find out about like the hospitality, how everyone is acting, and the schedule and all that. So they do a bunch. I mean, and I'm pretty sure they get paid really good for it,
Right.
but they do their job. It requires a lot.
And see, when we was dealing with Matt on one of the ships, he had an 80s, 90s hip hop party, right? And it was in front of the deck. Now they always have these parties and stuff like that, but I mean, when he had it, he turned it up. Literally, I mean, it was turned up where everybody's rocking on this ship. Like they forgot they was in the ship. It was like they was on a club. Just, we thought we was swaying the ship. How much we would get down on the ship. How much because the music kept going, and then he partying with you. He in the middle. He supposed to be working, but he in the middle partying with you, dance up and down, having a good time. And you know what I'm saying? But it was cool because he got to know your name. He didn't mind taking a picture with you. It wasn't like I'm at work thing. He became friends with him. I mean, everybody was just talking about this dude.
Because the cruise director, they're supposed to be one of the most visible crew members. So they're gonna have them make like all the announcements while they're on there. They're gonna have them like do everything where you can actually see them because they want them to be seen in that position or whatever like that. And they're gonna attend like all the most majority of the activities you see. They're going to attend it, and they're going to be the ones to make like all the public announcements and everything like that. So they do a bunch of stuff. Um, um, what John said, I've been looking at the Baltimore cruise port the past few years. It's within driving distance from NH. How is the port and convenience to hotel for cruise packages? I'm sorry, y'all. My sinuses is acting up. So I was reading John one.
Oh, okay. That's about. This is behind. This one
Hmm.
is up. My phone is up to date.
Oh, he was just saying.
You tried to book the Pride and it was sold out. Yeah. Okay.
What you reading? Oh, you went to it. You had a different one.
Okay.
John's before that. Before Andrew said, "Got you, got you."
No, it's a ton of them.
Oh, did I miss some other
Yeah.
people? I'm sorry.
He said, no, he said we are 2020 and Legend. Okay. Those something parties are, yes, they are lit. You know what I'm saying? With the right director, yep. Because I've been to some and they like, okay, the DJ, okay.
And that's the thing, you're gonna know when they're on those cruises because, like how John was saying that the cruise is sold out. When people find out that it's the person that they want, the cruise director that they want to be with, those tickets go so fast. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
They go so fast.
I'm sorry, John. I know you were trying to book on the Pride. You might need to wait a little bit, check back, and see if they open up because a lot of times in the beginning, um, excuse me, the travel agents book up a lot of rooms and stuff like that, so they all be sold out, and then all of a sudden they release them because they only can hold them for so long, and then they release them, and then all these rooms come available. So that's probably what it is. A lot of the agencies booked them up, so they're on hold right now. But they might be releasing them again if you do want to still go on that ship.
It said, do you guys feel that cruising on an older ship are really not as good as cruising on a newer ship?
It just depends because, like, say for instance, I mean, they consider Vista old.
Oh, right? Let me read
it. Ain't really old.
Let me read it. See, it said, I see some really good ports for some of the older ship, but I'm afraid to go on them at the same time because it's the older ship, pretty much.
Okay, agree. And the reason why I agree that because Freedom, I don't go on Freedom. We went on Freedom before and we had a terrible experience. One, it was older ship, and at the same time, the staff was not friendly. And then we had a lot of problems on that ship at the same time. So we refused to go on there. And that ship actually goes on certain ports that we want to go. Like we wanted to go to Nassau, Bahamas, but as soon as we seen it said Freedom, we didn't go. And we wanted to go to Nassau, Freeport, and stuff like that, but.
Not because we think like the Titanic is going to sink or anything.
Yeah, no.
It's because on a newer ship, they have way more advanced technology. Example would be Freedom versus the Vista. The Freedom, the casino is just open. You can smell all that cigarette smoke. Like, we have really bad allergies, so we can't be around that stuff all the time. We're on a Vista, unless you're actually walking into the casino on that level, it's not smell throughout the whole boat because it has like a glass thing around it that keeps that little area contained. So, I mean, it just depends on what works best for you. And believe me, there has been time we wanted to book. We're like, we don't want to go on an older ship. So it has its catch-22s to it.
Right. And some of the new ships, they're cool, but it's a new style. Like the Vista line of ships, Vista, Horizon, and Panorama, they're all the same ship. All same size and stuff like that, but that's the bigger size, of that line. That's that line. And then there's the Mardi Gras, which hasn't came out yet. But smaller ships can be okay. It just depends on where you're going out of. The ship, a lot of times, if you're there for the ship, then go on a better ship. If you're there for the ports, go. The ship doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
And so that's the whole point because they're gonna still feed you the same food. Well, some of them do, but some of them don't. Because some of the older ships don't have the new, they don't have pig and anchor on some of them. So some of you might not. It just depends, on what you're interested in on the ships. As far as the older ship, if you're interested, it just, like I said, it just depends. If you're there, the relaxation and stuff like that, you can still have a good time on any ship and stuff like that. But if you're looking for the different entertainment, that's on the newer ships because they put all that effort into the newer ships and the design. How it is
bigger, better, more classy, this and the other.
Because they want to give a reason why they should have you come back to this ship. So even though, they're the same cruise line, you can't tell the difference. Especially, like, if you do anything under 7 or 6, under 6, you're going to see the food difference, too. They don't serve lobster under 7-day cruise. So I think it's 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything.
On the 7-day cruise, they serve that.
Yeah. You can buy it from the seafood shack. But as far as getting it at the dinner table for free, no. They're not even
What
going to
you mean by
provide.
that, BP? He said, Angela, those new ships aren't broken in yet. Ask those people on the panorama.
Oh no, I understand what you're saying. It's still new. You know what I'm saying? So it's still polished and everything like that. So they're gonna have their mistakes, like Vista had their mistakes, engine mistakes. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So it's still got some breaking in to do.
You guys, thank y'all so much for joining us. Don't forget to thumbs up while you're in the chat. We're going to continue answering more questions. Mark said, how about the dream?
The Dream is cool. The Dream got it. Dream is in a line of the other ships. What was it? Liberty? Is it Liberty or is it Freedom?
I think it's Freedom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Dream, the Breeze, and different ones have been revamped.
And that's the thing. Even though some of them might be old, like as time go on, even though they're older ship, a lot of them they go back and they remodel them and revamp them, so just to keep up with the time. And then sometimes you probably think you're on a newer ship, but they just renamed that same old ship.
Yeah.
So if you don't know the background of it, you might say, "Oh, I got on a new ship. We're gonna check this out, this and this," and then kind of find out that ship was just all they did was switch the name, revamped it, and came back
like the
out
Radiance. The Radiance is not a new ship. It was Victory at first. Now it's Radiance. So because they did a what do you call it?
Revamp.
Yeah.
A remodel.
They did remodel the entire ship and renamed it, and they added new features on that ship too. Because like I said, the Freedom is the old style. The Radiance is the new style of the old body. They just added in new features into it to upgrade the newer ships. So they're gonna start. Excuse me. They're gonna start doing that to the rest of the ships too. So yeah, I want to go on Freedom because they were going to be nice ports. You still can though. I mean,
in Europe, but I'm sorry. I have to come with my surroundings. I can't be paying for rudeness and unclean shit.
No, and I agree. That's what we didn't like because we had a problem with our room. They swore up and down and nobody was smoking in the room. But I'm like, we sent somebody into the room and they could smell the smoke, so they moved us to a new room, and the new room was fine. But then they charged us for. They
Waters
said
or something.
they said we drunk the bar and we just got there and we were like no, and they were charging what like $50 or something like that for the little water bar and stuff. And all we did was put the drinks in a drawer because we wouldn't mix it up with our stuff. And they wanted to continue to charge like where is it at? So we had to go back to the room and show them from the old room. It was just a mess, and we, but it was more. It was a lot of other things on there, but we never really complained about stuff like that unless it actually happens right in front of you. And it's like, we weren't believed at first. And then when they found it, it was a whole, they gave us
Mess. The dream is cool. I'm sorry, y'all. My mind just said stop. The dream is cool, but I'm about to floor the ship and put the gallery in the middle of the ship. It's not good.
What's up, Jamie?
What? It's not good. A minute. Yeah.
She wearing her YouTube shirt. How was you looking at it?
I was trying to read BP's, but I said my Ebonics is messing around with what I'm trying to read what he was saying.
Which one about Baltimore? Which one?
No, this one. It said the dream is cool, but I'm about to floor the ship, and to put the gallery in the middle of the ship is not good. It slows down the MD service.
Yeah, but there's less passengers and stuff like that. No, I know what you're saying because in the new atrium, they have a new, layout. Where on the new one, on the older one, they have all the elevators, when you come in and stuff like that. So you only got two areas to go. You got left or right to get to the elevator. So I know what you're saying, BB. Where before it was like everything was right there to go upstairs and stuff like that. You have more than one access to get somewhere. I mean, but they wanted to try something new and put a little center bar in the middle and stuff like that, and kind of camouflage the elevators. I know a lot of people have that complaint, about that because that was like more of the main staple where people like to take pictures. It was kind of cool to have a little glass elevator, what I'm saying, to go through, but they did
I
change
like
it
the
up.
glass elevator. I'm sorry, even though we have all these new ships and stuff, and they took the glass elevator out. I actually like it because on that glass elevator, I don't know. I guess I was just used to it, and now it seems like they instead of the elevator, they have stairs that goes all the way around and up. But who want to walk up to the fifth floor? I mean, like, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, I wanted to go on freedom. Oh,
Oh,
that one.
he said that. Alder. How was it? Inda,
Where is that?
right here. Hi, Inda.
Linda.
Is it Linda? Ooh, I better get me some glasses. It say don't the crew change ship and such, so experience may be different on the same ship.
That's good to know, Jamie. bro,
Um,
bro, you sleepy? That game ain't keeping you entertained? Oh, you not watching that
he said
game?
I type all messed up.
That's all right, bro.
Oh man. Um, that's true, Linda. Um,
Jamie was asking what shirt you wearing.
it depends. Oh, my YouTube Shawn and Casey on Vacay Mode shirt.
Yeah,
That's a shirt I'm wearing. I know it's probably a little cut off from right there. Um,
that's good. That's
I think thank you, Angela. Angela had actually told him what shirt I was wearing. Um,
you said
have you
that.
all ever been on one of those what you say repositioning ship where they start off at one port and end up at another port? You know what? I have not because the port that they normally end up at is not somewhere I want to go. But I thought about that the other day. I think that'd be a really cool thing to do. Like if they left somewhere and came back to Houston, like got it in another country or state, and it came back here, cool. But like the places they were leaving from to go to, I'm like, it's not somewhere I wanted to end up at. So just haven't, done it yet.
Well, the best excuse me, the Titanic. The best ship right now that's been kind of broken in is the Vista. The Vista's been around since I think 2017 or 2016. So that one is actually one of the later ships of the group of the Vista, Horizon, and Panorama. So I would recommend going on the Vista. So when you come over here, you can visit us too at the same time.
Right. But I like
I'm so
that. I
far
think it's a
behind.
cool idea to do. Something I would like to do if I can. It's hard to find one that actually fits my schedule.
Just
That's the only thing about that. I try to find one to fit my schedule before, but it's hard to.
Oh, I have. I've been on one NCL. I left out of Los Angeles and actually went up to Seattle and then I had to take a train back and did. I went on one from Los Angeles to Vancouver, Canada, and then we had to take a train back. We took it was an Amtrak bus to the Washington, and then Washington. We took a train all the way down to Union Station in Los Angeles. So, I mean, it's cool. I mean, it just depends if you would like to do that. Sometimes kind of can be a hassle instead of just having a round trip back. to where you're at, um, but you would have to look at that ahead of time to see what it is to get you back, because that's a lot of times can be the most expensive part. Is if you, especially if you're going out of state. Ours wasn't that much because we were going to Canada.
Have to refresh
But
it.
if you go to Hawaii, you got to imagine you got to take a flight back from. Oh, it didn't work.
I was trying to refresh mine, and then
That's cool.
let me see, because somebody said you might answer this earlier, but please refresh my memory. What ship are you all going on for your anniversary and when? We're going on the Carnival Vista, and we're leaving out February 15th of this year. Leaving out of Galveston. So that's where we're going. And it sails to Belize, to Mahogany Bay, and to Cozumel. So yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna do Mr. Sancher or not this time. We might find new different adventure for y'all when we go to Cozumel, which that's more what I'm trying to do. I want to try something new. It don't get me wrong, it was a blast when we went, but I like to explore and see what else more they have to offer, because I'm pretty sure we might find other similar things on the
And a lot of
like
places,
that.
no, no, no. Oh, I'm sorry, they didn't touch me. I'll go up. All the way up. Put that on live. A lot of places that we have been looking at and trying to book in Cozumel, they've been booked up. So, because it's around spring break coming, not necessarily spring break, but for some reason it's booked around that time. And so we still check in to see if anything changes. Also, too, in Honduras, we saw a villa which we're trying to get, but I'm not sure. I see the little blink. Why did it blink?
I don't know. I did it on this
Oh,
one.
okay.
Um, what was that? I'm sorry, y'all. I have to move down after I refresh it.
Gee,
Uh, uh, BP said, "How? Oh, how's KC pork ribs off the grill?" Oh
off the
man,
hook.
delicious! It's great. I'll be like, they be smackalicious, as these young people would say these days. They be good. And you can't compare it to what the cruise line have, because it's completely no. That's like good home down cooked food versus, you could say, like restaurant style. Put it that way, where some things are bland because they know they got to feed a large amount of
No,
people and what
that
have you.
that ship is a 7 day cruise. Yeah, it's was it the 15th to the
22nd.
22nd? Yes, it was a 7 day cruise.
7 day cruise, cruising to Belize,
Yes,
Cozumel, and Mahogany
but listen,
Bay.
I mean, Vista's really nice. We went on there. They have a floor called the Havana Cabana.
Coca,
I mean, it's beautiful because they
Coca.
have a live band in the back where so they do a lot of Cuban music, which is it
Mm-hmm.
makes you feel like you are in Cuba. And then the whole floor setup is amazing. They did a little Cuban theme with nice little chairs, so we go hang out there because it's a lot of room and space there. And also too on that same floor, if you want to go to the barbecue spot, the Pig and Anchor is around the corner outside. So not one thing about this ship, it's not designed like normal ships where this ship has food on different levels, so that makes you adventure the entire ship.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty cool.
When do you think you might be trying to put a group cruise together next year? Um, More than likely, what month we in? Probably by April, we should have all information that you guys know, because I know it's for the following year. So, what were you
So
gonna
the
say?
around the time we're thinking about is either going to be around spring break
Oh, I
time
thought you said like when we're gonna get
or
all information.
Thanksgiving time. What's it? Yeah, spring break or Thanksgiving time. Those are two times that we can get a full time off, and then everybody else normally has that same time off too.
Mm-hmm.
So of 2021, we are going on a cruise at the end of this year in November. All are welcome to come. Just let me know it's in November. But yeah.
Oh, thank you, Ortiz. Says still here listening. I'm back now, KC. How's your ribs? That's BP said
No,
that too. His ribs are good.
oh,
But you
he
want
already
some?
said this.
I know he said again. You want some ribs? That's what's going on. I don't know. BP, you want some ribs? Um, man, I want to go to Cuba so bad until I found out the federal
Right.
government workers couldn't go or had very limited reasons to go. Then even U.S. citizens got banned. Boo. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I know.
that was our anniversary trip. We were really upset at that, because that's where we was going.
Man, I was like, Cuba, here we come. The funny thing about it, I originally didn't even want to go to Cuba. KC wanted to go to Cuba. Um,
Yeah,
and then after he talked me into it, I was all game for it. And I'm like, oh, Cuba, people don't get to go there too often. This is going to be awesome. And then disappointment. We couldn't go. So, I mean, that sucks. Hopefully, the government will work some things out and we, should get a chance to go or whatever like that. So, I don't know. Or Tess say, I'm doing great. And,
them two
they
talking.
talking. Okay. Um,
Robin, what's going
Hi,
on, Robin?
Robin. Welcome to the channel. Happy Sunday. If you got any cruise questions you want to ask, you can go ahead and ask them now. Um,
You did a two transatlantic. Okay, that's nice. Oh, welcome from Denmark. Glad to have you.
oh, that's good. Oh, Denmark. Nice. Welcome in. We're just having a little cruise chat as usual. What I was going to talk about. We were talking about Cuba, how it sucks we can't go there again. It would have been fun. We were kind of disappointed because our 10-year anniversary is coming up. Now it's going to really be our big. Everybody want to go to Hawaii. I don't, and all these other places, but we wanted to go to Cuba, but that got kind of, you know, we got kind of under rail on that one. So, but it's cool. I mean, we're going on a cruise this year. We're going on a couple cruises this year. So, but the next one is in 34 days. I know I keep saying that. I think I'm saying that not just to let y'all know, but to remind myself I need to get my packing life together. I ain't had a chance to do that yet. So, and I be buying things here and there, what have you. So, I mean, it's good. So, Robin, you got any cruises coming up or anywhere that you're going this year? Huh? Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Oh.
No. Sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
but we got these mega ships about to come to Galveston. I'm like super excited about that because that means we don't have to pay for a plane ticket, drive anywhere, fly anywhere, to go try out these mega ships. I'm like, what? A mega ship is coming to Galveston, and I think Royal Caribbean is talking about building their own port here and all this stuff. So it's gonna be crazy when that happens. And those mega ships are huge. I mean, talking about, I can understand when they say living on the sea on those mega ships. I mean, they look like a mini city pretty much. I'm like, wow. Oh my gosh, Shawn, get yourself some of the packing cubes. They have a lot of YouTube videos on them. You can pack stuff for days. You know
Oh, I
what?
didn't check that
Okay, I
out.
gotta check out the packing cubes, but I'm trying to I don't I don't know. I'm trying to pack a little bit
Welcome,
less this
Robin.
time, honestly. I'm trying to pack just a tad bit less this time. So I'm gonna
Robin,
see.
have you been to any cruises in the U.S.? That isn't Denmark is the U.S. Right? I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
I have not gone any cruises for this year. Oh, she was saying she haven't had any cruise. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah, they're playing this year yet, but thinking about trying MSC. We were thinking about trying that as well. Also thinking about other travels, maybe. It sounds like you trying to do some traveling.
Uganda in the next 2 months. Wow.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, she's thinking about other travels. I wish I can travel. We travel as much as we can, but we still have regular jobs, so we can't like travel for like weeks at a time. But we try to get it in where we can. I try to get off as much as I can. So but MSC cruise line, MSC, I've been trying to see if we can try that cruise line out, because I know they go to way around the world, a lot of other places that that's awesome that I wouldn't mind visiting. um
Yeah, I heard it's pretty nice. I've seen a lot about MSC. That's actually the only cruise line I have not been on yet. I haven't even been on transatlantic yet either. But it sounds really fun. We're trying to plan a different cruises to go on too. You know, it's time to start venture in different lines because they have a lot of these little mega ships happening. I don't know. I'm kind of scared of these mega ships. Not
I'm not
literally
I can't
scared, but
wait.
it looks like a casino on the water. That thing is so huge. I
I'm
mean,
saying it look like a mini city, like
thing
it
is big.
literally looked like a mini city. You'd be like, wow, yeah, I think I just heard the wind outside. It must be really blowing.
Well, let's see. We got some new folks in there. I think what's it? Janie. I mean, sorry.
You
I
talking
think
about?
Brian answered the question. But if those that been on a cruise or been out of town, what's the craziest thing you have eaten on a cruise or traveling? Like the weirdest thing, like say for instance, ostrich or alligator or something of that sort. Or you might not even think it's weird, but but something that it was different that you didn't think you were going to actually try.
Me and Casey actually bought some ostrich jerky one time, and I don't know. He tried it. I didn't.
it,
That's what I
it
can
tastes
say.
like chicken with some sauce on
Why
it.
everybody say everything always gotta taste like chicken? Everything do
It,
not taste like
it
chicken.
was dried out, so they had some teriyaki sauce on it, so it just tastes like teriyaki chicken. Let me see.
John said he would let us try the MSC too.
Me too.
That's, I mean, because I guess we'll have to fly out to another country, try it, come back. Sounds good to me. Um, okay, she said, I work at a radio DJ, so also only can get some time off, like 3 or 4 weeks at a time. I have done 2 cruises out of Florida back in 2006 and 2008. Mm. Okay, well they have upgraded a lot since then. Can you believe we in 2020, y'all? I can't believe it. When you say like 2006 and 2008, my mind go back to what was I doing in 2006 and 8? Okay, I know 2008 I was still dating KC.
So okay, you have tried stuffed oysters,
Who
and
said
they were
that?
off the hook. Angela, she said that they taste they much better than the plain
Oh,
ones on
yours
hot
are.
sauce and lemon. That's true. We have a place here that's pretty good.
Oh, yours streaming faster than mine. So I
Yeah,
don't
that's
know.
what I was just going. Yours is too. Your phone.
Oh, I see it. Never mind. I see it down
Your
here. I
phone.
should
How
see it.
far is your phone charged?
See it is charged. Yeah, 71.
You can check it out because we ain't gonna do.
Yeah.
But yeah, my dad loves oyster sounds and stuff like that. Oh, but you're on a
No, that shit's true.
radio station. I understand. I mean, sometimes you can't really get off. You can do the best you can as far as to get off and take trips and stuff like that. But we always recommend at least take a trip at least once or twice a year. We're fans of cruising as well as all exclusive resorts and stuff like that. We're actually trying to plan to go to Cancun, Mexico. We just talked to somebody. She was from a fraternity, and their frat girls go,
Yeah,
and she recommended
really
us a
nice
nice place.
resort. Yeah, I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that when I get some more information on it. Because I don't know it off the top of my head, the name of it and what have you. So definitely, but we definitely gonna check it out because I definitely want to fly in to an all exclusive resort. See, that's the thing about cruising. Like a lot of people like the cruises because it does come with lots of different amenities as far as expensive wise. You got room and board is taken care of, your food, your drinks, and etc. But people like these resorts all exclusive because a lot of people that like to drink adult alcoholic beverages is like these that's included in there. We're on a cruise is something that you got to pay separately. So people is more like, I'd rather go pay an extra $20 over here and I can drink all the alcohol
Mm-hmm.
beverages that I want to. So it's kind of like you gotta pick and choose what's best for you. But then,
Yeah.
and two, a lot of people don't like to have an itinerary or to say, oh, you're gonna spend one day here, a few hours here. To say you went, but you only spend like 5 hours here, then you really don't
Yeah.
feel like you went.
And they're
So
two different two different types of trips. And, because all inclusive is going somewhere. A lot of times people want to go to a destination to relax and chill and make decisions on their own on what they want to do. Where on a cruise, it's like kind of a set itinerary. So you're going to be on the ship, for this period of time, and they're going to take you places and go wherever they want to go like that. I mean, even though you could pick it, ahead of time, but you're kind of like, this is what they're gonna do, and you can't like go off the beaten path and do your own thing unless you get off at a port. But I mean, to me, I think, I mean, both of them are great to do. I recommend both of them. Try out both of them and stuff like that because I mean, it's a wonderful trip to go on. I always say adventure and try out everything, experiment, on different types of trips.
yeah, Angela, I didn't know that they had powder next to him either. She said, sorry to get a little bit off track, but since I'm in the hospital, they gave me powder next to him. I never knew they had that powder. Me either. I didn't know they had some. That's she
That's a
called
new
it.
one for me.
Yeah, that's new. I did not know they had that, but probably they have to you call it. They have to revamp it. They have to change the formula considering they pull all that off the shelf. So
Right.
maybe that's what it is because I have never heard that. And I know KC been taking it for over probably 20 years, if not longer than that. So that's news to me
Right.
too.
And Robin, what I mean, if you don't mind, what radio station do you guys work for? Maybe we can tune in one day and check you guys out over in Denmark.
But that'll be nice. Oh, she said, see you all like me. I think I like the cruise ship activities and the food, but I'm a traveler and I want to explore.
Yes. Yeah, because that's why we do both. We're not just cruise. We do both. You just ladies been seeing that, but we actually do before we start doing the YouTube thing, we have been traveling since we met each other. We actually traveled to Texas and explored Texas and stuff like
On a
that.
train.
It's funny, yeah. Oh, we love to
We
do the
had sleep carts and everything. It was it
yeah.
was
We was
it was a
first
unique
class on that train.
experience.
It was nice.
Your eyebrows went up when you said first class. We were first class on the train. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it
mean, I
was
had a good
fun.
time. We traveled what 20 states, stopped off at each one of them, took pictures of everywhere we went. All the way up I forgot
Coast.
the Gulf Coast, all
Hmm.
the way to Texas. But it was really nice. I
It
had a good
was.
time. I always recommend, if you want to take a trip, take a train trip. To see the world and see what's out there, because they
Hmm.
also too have a little history they teach you.
Robin said my first transatlantic was in 2016 on the Costa. I don't know how to say Zosa from Venice to Fort Lauderdale. 24 nights. Oh
Wow,
my
we
goodness.
gonna graduate to that.
24. How was that? I mean, that's like I mean 10. I can't even take off the many days.
That sounded
24
nice. I
nights.
really did.
Wow.
We heard about what was the other one? 120 something
Yeah,
days.
that one to travel. They traveled the world for 100 something days. But wow.
That's really nice. Okay.
That's Anna said, Robin, forgive my ignorance, but what does the transatlantic cruise sails to? I'm African American, so every time I hear transatlantic, I get upset for some reason because I associate it with slavery. Mm.
Oh, really? Well, that's
Well, because they trans, but it's
but that's a
completely different.
but that's the little. Remember, we saw that. We see all that shit before. Remember, that's what your sister was telling us about
Um,
going on because they are really all inclusive everything.
mm. Oh, I see. Well,
Yeah.
oh, did she ever say what?
We
What's that?
give the response. And then,
Mhm. So, oh, so yeah, know I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier. We down to 34 days before this cruise. I'm saying this because my healthy days start tomorrow. So, I got a dress I'm trying to get in. So if I can just shed 10 or 15 pounds, I will not be
we
mad
need the
at it.
support because we both, what I'm saying, trying to get down. I'm trying to get these legs together so I can get on that dance floor. I've been having some
Boom,
bad knee
boom, boom,
problems. Yeah.
boom, boom,
Saying
boom,
so I can
boom,
be cha
boom.
cha and saying getting some of the pictures. He said, I don't know. I really don't know. What's it? I really don't know the
Panama
kind of.
Canal cruise either. Is that more for going to South America?
No,
I'm sorry, y'all. My neck is hurting a little bit.
No. Panama Canal is over here. Was it on the west coast, ain't it?
I get
Yeah.
them confused because you got the
Because they
transatlantic
had that little 12-day cruise, 9-day cruise on the west coast.
coming out of what's that? Long Beach? Was
Yeah,
it
that
Long
goes
Beach?
to the Panama Canal. It comes through. It goes through the Panama Canal. That's actually the trading port.
Oh man, she went from Italy to French. That's what I'm talking about. Also with Costa, just fantastic. I bet it was.
Man, that sounds like an amazing trip.
Man, Italy? I mean, come on. That sounds like fun.
That sounds
That
good.
was 20 nights. Wow. Oh, so you've been working your way up and around 24, 20. Wow, that's crazy.
Angela, my Miss Angela, you take care in that hospital.
Mm-hmm.
We, we could do chat off of here. Let us know. I don't think you have our email, but we could talk on Facebook more about it. Saying I want to, check on you and see how's
Yeah.
everything going.
So please keep us posted with that.
Robin, thanks for stopping on by. I'm glad you were able to join our family. And if you haven't subscribed, come on and join the family. We're going to be here every Sunday at 6 p.m. I'm not sure what time it is in Denmark, but we always here every Sunday for 2 hours from 6 to 8 now. So we're getting ready to sign off, but we wanted to say bye to everybody and thanks for coming on by. And if there's any questions, after this feed, don't forget to leave a comment below if you have any questions about the U.S. or non-U.S. trips. Hey, Sherry, awesome. I'm glad you were able to come on in. We get ready to sign off, but it was
Yeah.
good to see you coming on in here. We had to, definitely we had to stop by and see you yesterday. But
Appreciate it. Happy Sunday to you. Sorry, yeah, we're about to get off in like 1 second.
oh, okay.
Robin says she works for Danish local radio station.
Oh,
Would love
okay.
to have you on air one day on my show.
Oh, not a
Oh,
problem.
sweet. Yeah,
Definitely.
we would let her be there one day. Be
Yeah.
like, hey, you know,
Bye,
working with
Ortiz.
Robin.
I don't know if you're gonna be on tomorrow, but I'll be jumping in. When you get in
Having breakfast, are we?
or lunch.
Oh man, y'all crazy. Well, I'm signing off, saying good night to my vacay family. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Thanks for stopping in with us. Make sure you don't forget the thumbs up before you get off. Thanks everyone for coming in, and we'll see you next time. This is Shawn.
And this is KC, and we're gonna see you on
Vacay Mode.
Bye for
Bye.
now. And definitely, if you want us to hook up with you on the radio station, just we got our contact information in the subscription. So see you guys later. See you next Sunday. Bye, you
Bye-bye.
guys. Angela, I'll answer your question. I'm gonna go over it and answer your question back. Bye. Bye bye. Good. Still running?
Mm-hmm.